Hello everybody, my name is Chase Bradshaw and I am the owner of Mint Condition Lawn Care. I'm making this video today to talk to you guys about what you see behind me here, which is this tractor, but specifically the bush hog that's on the back of it. I want to talk about the real truth behind bush hogs because there's a lot of things about them that a lot of people don't know, don't understand, and today I'm here to expose all of it. So let's get started. So before anyone gets on me about calling it a bush hog, this is a branded bush hog. So even though people call all of them bush hogs, yes, the technical name would be brush hog or rotary cutter, but this is a bush hog brand, so I'm going to be referring to it throughout this video as a bush hog. Now, as the name implies, a bush hog hogs bushes. This machine goes around behind this tractor, and what it does is it uses these blades here to collect bushes and shrubs, and it stores them in this little box right here. A lot of people think that's a gearbox. That is not a gearbox. That is for storing bushes. Now, scientists don't know how these bush hogs manage to store so many bushes in such tiny boxes. The best guess that scientists have is that they're enchanted by the Knights of Ni, and the Knights of Ni use them to go around and collect shrubbery.
Well, what is it you want? We want a shrubbery!
Now you'll also notice that the bush hog has these holes in the back. This is for when the bush hog is asked to remove something that is not bushes, such as grass or small trees. The bush hog rejects them as they are not bushes, and that is not what the Knights of Ni desire. So it shoots everything right out the back. Now, a lot of people think that a bush hog is a great tool to bring to your property to help get it cleaned up. And in a lot of cases, you're right. But you need to understand, if you're hiring a bush hog to come and do some mowing on your property, you have to be aware of any shrubs that you might have around your buildings. So as you can see here, we've got a little shelter right there, and we've got some buildings over there, and some buildings over there. And one thing you'll notice is there's no bushes, because when a bush hog is brought onto the property, it will remain on the property until it has harvested all of the bushes. So be careful before you hire one of these to help maintain your property, or before you buy one to help maintain your property. These bush hogs are extremely dangerous to private property where you have bushes and flower beds that you care about keeping. So if you're thinking about hiring somebody to come to your property with a bush hog and clean it up, or if you're thinking about buying a bush hog to go behind your tractor to help keep your property maintained, be warned. The bush hog will not leave the property until it has hogged every bush. Every bush on your property will be stored in that little box right there. It takes them all. So maybe consider a flail mower. You should also be wary of other types of bush hogs because this isn't the only style. They also make them to go on the front of skid steers and excavators, so maybe consider getting a forestry mulcher on one of them instead of a bush hog. If you buy a bush hog, it's also important to make sure that it is lubricated regularly. You can see here, there's a lubrication point for this wheel, and there's also a lubrication point in the PTO shaft, plus several on the arms of the tractor that hold it up. Now, many people think you need grease to lubricate a bush hog, but that actually is not true. All you have to do is mow over a blueberry bush and let the juices from the blueberries get into those grease points, and you'll be good to go for a long time. Now, you may be thinking that, oh, well, I don't have any bushes on the property that I care about keeping, so it would be fine for me to have a bush hog to come to my property. Well, be careful with that. If it's a small job, just cutting grass, weeds, small trees, the bush hog will be okay. But if you purchase a bush hog and do not feed it bushes at least once a month, the bush hog will become very angry and attempt to consume the one who purchased it for not properly feeding it. I have seen this happen many times on this farm, and in fact, this bush hog has not consumed a bush in several months. I'm frankly amazed it's still docile. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you everyone for taking the time to watch. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope it exposed the truth for you. If you or any of your loved ones have been affected by what I've discussed here today, please call the number below to get help. Now I'm going to get out of here before, oh no. No, I gotta go.